Good morning and welcome. My name is Lana Labonte, or Sundari Kirinkar is my spiritual name. And today we're going to awaken to your 10 bodies. Making sure that you have a mat, you have plenty of space to move, to stretch out. We're going to go over some breathing techniques like breath of fire. This is a beautiful Kriya to balance all of your chakras and to bring all of your energy into alignment. If you've never done Kundalini yoga, this is the yoga of awareness through your personal experience. I'm just here to guide you through. If you have any medical concerns, I would suggest you speak with a doctor and have them give you more advice. But beyond that, I believe that if you can tap into your body's wisdom and you trust your body and knowing yourself, that you should be able to discern the difference between physical pain that is harmful and mental pain that is distracting and keeping you from growth. A lot of times I know from myself, my mind will try to talk me out of things before my body is even speaking. My body's more capable than my mind gives me credit for. But this is the point of any type of practice, anything you do in life. You have to know if it's your mind or if it's your physical body. And this is what this is all about. You getting to know yourself more intimately, to going in within and learning the body's language, because it is an amazing vessel. This body supports us through our entire life. And we want to give it as much tender loving care, but also maintaining it, making it strong, making it vibrant, making it just potentially even better than we've treated it throughout the years. So we'll bring our hands together, start rubbing them briskly, start noticing your alignment, making sure that your legs are fully supported on the earth, that your spine is erect and elongating from the tailbone all the way through the crown of the head like someone is pulling you up, making you longer, leaner, stronger. Chin is level with the floor, ears are over the shoulders, shoulders over the hips. Bringing the shoulders up to the ears, let the shoulder blades glide down the back, opening up the heart space even more. You really want to come from a heart space. Thumbs in that little notch in between the breasts. Really notice there's a little bit of pressure in the hands and that the arms are parallel to the floor. And again, the shoulders are bringing the heart open even more because you bring the shoulder blades together. Breathing long and deep into the pelvic floor, expanding up through the belly, the chest lifts. On the exhale, the chest lowers. Just breathing long, slow and deep, consciously and mindfully. Notice your mind, any thoughts. Notice any sensations in your physical body. Breathe into those areas of tightness, tension, any areas that may have pain. Tuning in to the rhythm within. We'll chant the Adi mantra, Om Namo, Gurudev Namo. I bow to the inner Guru within myself and all the teachers before me. We join our energies together this way so that we can also tap into even more wisdom, even more energy, source. So let's inhale to synchronize the breath. Inhale long, slow, and deep. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And let's inhale to begin with the Adi mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. One more time. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale, suspend the breath, pull the root lock. The anus, the sex organs, the navel point. Draw the energy up the spine and press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. If you need to inhale a little bit more, do that. Exhale, releasing the hands down on the knees. Just go within, setting your intention for this practice. Devoting and dedicating this time to yourself. Smile because you made it here. Smile because you are enough and you are worthy. Smile because you have so much to offer this world. So many gifts that you have to give and so many gifts you have to receive. And as you're ready, open your eyes. Let's do that a couple of times. Inhale and just sigh it out. Inhale together. Two more times. Last one. Never be afraid of the voice within and expressing who you are. Don't worry what it sounds like. Just allow yourself to come out. You know, it's like this reawakening that's going on. People are realizing, oh my gosh, you know, you can sigh it out. You can let go of some things. You're given permission right now to take time out for you. Now, I know some of you may have families and you have to take care of them too, but make sure you're taking time out for you. If all it is going in the bathroom, locking the door, and doing some breathing exercises, you do you. You do whatever you can to support you first. Because if your cup doesn't runneth over, you can't fill the cup of others. So this particular Kriya is very good for bringing everything back into balance when you feel off and awry. We're going to be doing some breath of fire, so I want to make sure that, first off, if you are on the heavy day of your moon cycle, you have glaucoma, high blood pressure, or you have any other issues, you might feel a little lightheaded if it's something you're not familiar with, but tune into your body's wisdom. I am not here to push you through anything. I am just here to guide you and to remind you visualization is your best friend, so that if at any time you feel like you can't physically do something, close your eyes and visualize yourself doing it. Visualize yourself doing the perfect posture. The body eventually catches up. This is the yoga of awareness through your personal experience. Go through the experience. Have your own personal experience. Honor whatever comes up. Journal, write it down. Make friends with whatever is going on within you so that you don't go out and transmit it around you. Because what happens if we don't heal ourselves, we don't transform energy, you know, this is all about shifting and moving, and moving that energy around changes things. If we don't work on that for ourselves, then we end up going out projectile vomiting whatever traumas, unhealed, repressed wounds that we have within ourselves. So we got to work on us first before we can go out and take care of the world. And by the way, we weren't coming down on this planet to go and save or fix or to help people, because nobody's broken. we came down to remind each other that we're all perfect as we are, and that whatever we experienced in our life was just simply that. It's one of the many experiences walking through this life, that we are not the experience, that we are still beautiful, shiny souls within these bodies. So, without further ado, like I said, if there's any contraindications that you have, you listen to your body. With Breath of Fire, you can do long, deep breathing if it's too much. Like I said, if you're on a heavy day of your moon cycle, you have glaucoma, high blood pressure, or there's any other issues that you feel that it is not doable right now. So one hand on the belly, stick the tongue out. Pant like a dog, and notice equal inhale, equal exhale. On the exhale, you're pulling in and up at the navel center. That's the exhale. You can go as slow or fast as you feel you are able to do today. So it may look like you can go slow or you can go fast. Just make sure that you're mindful and you're doing equal inhale, equal exhale. Now close the mouth and do it in and out of the nose. Close the eyes down and inhale Sat, exhale Nam, pushing the belly toward the back of the spine at the navel point on the exhale. I want you to make sure that your back is staying straight and you're not flip-flopping with the breath. So you have a stable spine, and that you're not just, you really need to be mindful when we do this breath exercise. It will bring a little bit of lightheadedness for some. You may notice you get a little blissed out. You may notice your entire body re-enlivens. Let's inhale together. Exhale, release. For those of you who continue to do the Breath of Fire, just notice what you're feeling. When we do Breath of Fire, we're re-energizing ourselves. We're giving ourselves a boost of energy. It's like coffee, but better. Doesn't give you the downside. You don't get the jitters. You oxygenate the brain. You oxygenate the blood. We all need more of that. You can always do Breath of Fire just to give yourself a boost for the day. So again, whenever we're doing any of these postures, if something is too challenging, you're unable to physically do it, visualize it. That's going to be your best friend, and it is going to support you through the entire process. Let us begin, because we're just going to dive on in. In this awakening to your 10 bodies, there are 14 postures, 15 if you count our deep relaxation at the end. We're going to come lying down on your back for stretch pose. This is the first posture. Most of the time, when someone in Kundalini Yoga hears stretch pose, they kind of roll their eyes or they get like this, I don't want to do stretch pose. But guess what? This is strengthening the navel system. This is all about your core. This is the seat of your will. This is your power center. We all need a strong navel. And if you got a belly that's just kind of like has no hold, then you may have a weak will. You may not be able to get behind doing things. You may talk about them, but you may never actually bring anything to fruition. So the more you can work on the navel, the more you can create this strong foundation of the ability to get things done. To get things done to the point where you no longer feel bad about talking about it because you're doing it. Just a suggestion. Again, this is your personal experience, and you do you. All right, coming lying on your back. When we come lying on the back, we're going to raise the head. The feet are going to come together, toes pointed. Your eyes are going to focus at the tips of the toes, the big toenails. The hands are going to come over it says over the hips, but mine tend to come further down by my thighs. And you're going to come into position, get ready. I'm going to do it with you. And begin. Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Use the Bij mantra to hold you, to keep you going. Squeeze the buttocks, extend through the toes, extend through the crown of the head. Press the navel to the floor. Make sure you're strong. Elongate. You're more than halfway there. If you're shaking, that's good. That's your nervous system resetting itself. Last 15 seconds. Make it strong. If you need to lower a leg, that's okay. Inhale, suspend the breath, perfect the posture. Exhale, release, palms facing up. Feet are splayed wider than hip distance apart, and just go within. Allow the breath to settle, to equalize. Let the energy integrate and move throughout the body. Notice what you're feeling. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Now bring the knees into the chest. Wrap your arms around your knees, your legs. Bring your nose between the knees and begin breath of fire again. So inhale and begin. Inhale, suspend the breath, squeeze. Exhale, bring the feet to the floor. Feet are wider than hip distance apart. Bring the knees together, arms at the sides, palms facing up. Just go within. Let the energy circulate. Inhale, suspend the breath. Exhale, bring the knees into the chest and start to rock and roll. Come up to easy seated position for the ego eradicator. You can either sit in, you have two choices. You can sit in easy seated position, or you can sit in celibate pose, which is between the heels. Now, we take the hands, we curl the fingers into the pads, and we stretch the thumbs back. So we make thumbs up, and we bring the arms out to 60 degrees. Roll the shoulders up. Let the shoulder blades glide down the back. That will support and hold your arms in place. So you can hold your arms up forever if you get the right alignment. Keeping the chin tucked, keeping the back erect. Again, make sure you're fully supported. Close your eyes, focused at the third eye point, and begin breath of fire. Keep the thumbs plugged up to the sky. Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Stretch up through the armpits. Keep going. Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Inhale, suspend the breath. Bring the thumbs tips touching and the fingers extended over the head. Squeeze the root lock. Squeeze, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, apply the root lock again. Reaching up through the arms. Inhale. Exhale, sweeping the arms down, brushing your aura. Keeping your hands on your knees, thumb tips touching. Just go within and notice what you're feeling. Inhale. Exhale. And now extend the legs out to what feels comfortable to you. Not everybody can do what everybody can do. So this is a life nerve stretch. Ideally, legs are wide. If you can reach your big toes with your peace fingers wrapping around the big toes and pressing, that's great. I have to bring my legs closer together in order to do this. The inhalation is up in the center. The exhalation is stretching down, grabbing the toes over the left, and then inhaling up and grabbing the toes over to the right. So the inhalation is in the center, and then over to the side. Come into position and begin. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale to the side. Alternating sides. Powerful breath. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Inhale up to center. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Stretching down, bringing the forehead ideally to the floor. Inhaling down, up, exhaling forward. Reaching up from the crown of the head, extending forward with the heart leading. Inhale up. Exhale, come forward to your max. Really stretch it out. You can bring your hands down in front of you if you need to. Really stretch. If you can bring the heart closer to the floor. And then press yourself up to sitting. Shake out those legs. Windshield wiper them in and out, opening up the hips. Bringing the legs back in. We're going to do some spinal flexing. So you bring the hands on front of the shins. You inhale, pulling the heart forward, creating a curve in the spine. The pelvis tilts forward. On the exhale, we round the back, but keep the head level with the floor. We don't want to flip-flop the head. Inhale forward, exhale back, rocking on the buttocks. Set. Nam, set, nam, set, nam. Arms are fairly straight and relaxed, but use the arms to pull the heart forward and to create a nice curve rounding in the back on the exhale. Inhale up, pull the root lock. The anus is sex organs and navel point. Reach up through the crown of the head, press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Inhale a little bit more if you need to. Exhale, release. Now come sitting on your heels. We're continuing with the same movement, but now this is going to move the thoracic area in between the shoulder blades. So inhale to begin, forward, exhale, rounding back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale set, exhale nam. Powerful breath. Inhale up, pull the root lock, squeeze the energy up the spine, press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Exhale, release. Sit here for a moment. Inhale. Bring the hands on the shoulders and inhale, twisting left. Exhale, twisting right. The head stays with the body. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Inhale up to center. Pull the root lock. Press the tongue to the roof of the mouth and draw the energy up the spine. Exhale, release the breath. And now we inhale, bringing the wrists together behind the head. Exhale, down. Try to keep the head level. Inhale, wrists together. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. And just come down to parallel to the floor so the arms don't come all the way down. But we're touching the wrists behind the head. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Inhale the wrists together, squeeze the root lock, squeeze the energy up the spine, press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Exhale, let the arms come down into the lap for just a moment. Go within. Notice what you're feeling. Inhale. Exhale. One more posture in this pose. If at any time rock pose is difficult, you can always sit in easy seated position or place a bolster or blanket between your heels and your buttocks. Whatever you got to do, be mindful of your body. Bringing the hands in front of you, we're going to interlace the thumbs and the fingers in a way that's called Venus lock. So the fingers interlaced. Female identified, the right pinky's on bottom and the left thumb is on top with the right thumb in the webbing of the left hand. For male identified, it's the opposite. It's the left pinky on bottom with the right thumb on top and the left thumb in the webbing of the right hand. So come into your position. We're going to do arm pumps. We inhale and stretch the arms up overhead. Exhale, bringing them back to the lap. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, Sat, exhale, Nam. So straight up. Inhale, up arms overhead, stretch, 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 squeeze the root lock, raise that energy up the spine, press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Inhale a little bit more if you need to. Exhale, release the fingers, let them glide down your sides, sweeping down your aura, going within. Inhale. Exhale and come sitting again, an easy seated position for shoulder shrugs. We're going to inhale the left shoulder up and then exhale, dropping down and bringing the right shoulder up. So it's and just keep going. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale it both up. Exhale, drop down. And now inhale the left shoulder up. Exhale the right down. Inhale right shoulder up. Exhaling with the left shoulder coming up. And begin. It's the opposite side that we just did. Inhale right, exhale left. Shrugging those shoulders up to the ears. Inhale both shoulders up. And exhale, release. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, set, exhale, none. Inhale up, squeeze all that energy up, squeeze the root lock, draw the energy up to the head. Exhale, release. Inhale, turning the head to the left. Exhale, turning the head to the right. Inhale, set. Exhale, numb, like you're shaking your head no. Inhale to center. Exhale, release. Now inhale right, exhale left. Reversing the breath. Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Inhale to center. Squeeze the root lock. Draw the energy up the spine. Press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Inhale a little bit more. Exhale, relax the shoulders down, go within. Keep the eyes closed down and just observe and notice what you're sensing, what you're feeling. Allow the energy to circulate and integrate. Inhale together. Exhale, release. Our last posture and then a nice deep relaxation. So come up to standing and then come squatting down. We're going to do frogs. We're only doing 13. Ideally, you're up on your toes and your heels are touching in between. The legs are wide, spread apart, so you can maintain this posture. The fingers are down on the floor, touching in front of the feet. This is the exhalation. The inhalation, we raise the buttocks, keep ourselves up, raised on the toes. This is inhalation. This is exhalation. And do 13. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. And 1, 2, 5, 1. Inhale here. Exhale. Come down on your mat, lying in Shavasana, legs extended, legs wider than hip distance apart, palms facing up at your sides. Scanning your body, just go within and notice what you're feeling. Allow your body to melt into the earth. Let your shoulder blades come together. Open that heart. Bring the arms out to the sides. Give yourself permission to allow your head to soften into the earth. Maybe even push up and then place it back down, licking your lips to relax the jaw, the sides of the neck. Feel this wash, this wave of energy just move from the top of the head all the way down the body, scanning and breathing in, exhaling, relaxing and softening even more. Relaxing the arms, the elbows, the forearms, the wrists, the hands and the fingers, the palms of the hands. Relax the chest, the back, the thoracic, the stomach, the sides of the ribs. Relax into the hips, into the buttocks, the tailbone, the thighs, the backs of the hamstrings, the knees,
calves, the shins, the ankles, the feet, the toes, and the pads of the feet. Just allow that energy to integrate. Feel yourself fully relaxed and supported by Mother Earth, floating on a cloud, completely supported. Start to bring some awareness to your breath, wiggling your fingers and wiggling your toes. Start to rotate the ankles, rotate the wrists, and then change directions. And then bringing the feet together, reaching the arms overhead. Inhale, long and deep. Stretch, 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 stretch. And then exhale with a sigh, let it out. Do that again. Stretch, 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 stretch. Let it out. Now bring the knees into the chest. Rocking side to side, really hugging yourself. Celebrating you and this beautiful body that you are taking care of, that you're making time to strengthen, lengthen, and sustain and maintain. All right, extending the right leg along the floor. Place the left foot on top of the right knee. Scoot your bottom over to the left a little, looking over the shoulder of the left. Bring the knee across to the right. Keeping the shoulders square on the ground. Really squeezing out those inner organs. Nice cat stretch here. And then come back to center, inhale. Bring the feet together again, bring the hips square. Extend the left leg. Scoot your bottom to the right just slightly. Place the right foot on top of the left knee. With the left hand, bring the right knee across the body, looking over the right shoulder. And then come right back to center. Again, bring the feet together, square the hips. Bring the knees into the chest. Rock side to side again, a little bit more massaging. And then bring the soles of the feet and the palms of the hands together, briskly rubbing them to wake up the 72,000 nadis, those nerve endings. And then bring the knees into the chest. And rock and roll the length of your spine 3 to 5 times. And come up to easy seated position. Really flushing out the spine. For our last meditation, coming into this position, easy seated position, place your hands on your knees in Gyan Mudra, which is the index and thumb tips touching. We're going to be chanting Ekonkara and pulling in and up at the navel. There's a 3.5 spiraling circle we're going to visualize coming up, and then it'll go out the crown of the head. That's at the end. So the mantra is Ekonkara Satanama Siriwa He Guru. And on the Guru is where we soften the belly, and the energy comes up and comes back around, kind of like a toroidal energy. But as it's coming up through, we're spiraling on the Ekonkara and pulling in and up on the navel on the Satanama Siriwa, and it comes up to the throat. Hey Guru. Hopefully this is easy to understand, but you get into the rhythm of it as you're going. So the hands draw on the knees, chanting powerfully, pulling in and up at the diaphragm and the navel on the so that'll be 3 times. And the sound is more of a powerful movement than a pronounced purposeful projection sound. We want to relax the navel on the Hey Guru. So it's Ekonkara, pull in and up, Satanama, Siriwa, Hey Guru. And each cycle is one circle that we're visualizing coming up the spine. So it's Ekonkara, that's one circle coming, spiraling up the spine. Satanama, there's 2. Siriwa, Hey Guru. So you visualize them coming up through the chakras. And this is kind of like a cleansing, a vibratory cleanse, and a rising of that energy, the spiraling of the Kundalini. So we have a lot of moving parts. We're trying to visualize, we're chanting, and using the breath to powerfully project and also vibrate that sound as we move through all the chakras. So we are really powerful physical machines here. And with the power of the breath, power of the body, and the power of the sound current, we can move mountains. The more you can perfect this, the more powerful it is. So, Wahe Guru, wow, infinite Guru, as in everything that teaches, everything that I am in awe of. The truth is my identity as one, as the Creator. And you know what? That's different for everyone, but truly, when it comes down to it, collectively, unconsciously, it is one for us all.
So we are all connected, and we are going to chant this. You do your best. Don't worry about perfection. It comes with time, and you are perfectly as you are in the moment. So come into position and inhale. Begin. Ekkonkara Satnama Siriwa Hey Guru. 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 Inhale, suspend the breath. Squeeze the root lock. Pull in and up on the anus, the sex organs, the navel point. Draw the energy up the spine. Press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Inhale a little bit more if you need to. Exhale, release. Just go within. Feel the vibration of the sound current, the mantra. Inhale together. Exhale. And that is awakening to your 10 bodies. Please let me know in the comments how this particular Kriya felt. For me, this is one of my favorites for really tapping into and feeling. So we have 10 bodies. We have the soul body, we have the negative body, which is the negative mind. We have the positive mind. We have the physical body. We have the arc line, which is from ear to ear, or for women, we also have nipple to nipple. We have the auric body. We all know about auras. The pranic body, which is all about our breath. We have the subtle body, which is that extension that's unseeable but felt. And the radiant body, how we project ourselves, our magnanimousness. And when we are completely aligned, everything is nice and shiny, then we can go out and we can serve in our highest capacity. That is our purpose here in this life, is to serve from our highest and best good, to come from our soul self, to really truly embody all that we came here with and what we've gathered along the way. To embrace the dark and the light and to become one, not denying or rejecting anything, but just being good with everything. Because it's not about always feeling good. Sometimes it's just getting good at feeling. We're not always going to feel good. So the real key is recognizing the feelings are just a barometer, a guidance system to let you know, oh, wow, something's coming up here. I don't feel so great, but I can be good about feeling it, leaning into it, and allowing it to teach me whatever it is it's meant to teach me. To show up whatever is coming to me, because that's your opportunity for growth in that. Showing up to whatever comes at you is true maturity, spiritual and physical. It may not feel comfortable, but your ability to show up shows your willingness to also grow up. Today we're going to pull from another card deck, one of my favorites, the Oracle. And this one's by Pam Grout. She wrote the E Squared books. So, setting an intention, what is it that you would like to you like an answer to? Maybe you need some reassurance, some love, some support. What do the cards have for you today, darling? This is one of my favorite decks. Yep. You gotta own your voice. You gotta be willing to hear yourself. You want other people to hear you, you have to actually speak up and listen to your own words. 90% of what we say is meant for us to hear. We're speaking to hear ourselves, not for the other person. All right, hotline. Hotline is the card, number 12. So let's see what number 12 has to tell us. 12 is a good number, isn't it? It's one of those master numbers. Now, the book says, hotline. It's nice to know that you don't have to do everything yourself. Isn't it? To know that there are unseen forces just waiting for you to give the word. Take a deep breath and know that whatever it is you need right now, guides and angels are lined up at your service, waiting to take your call. All you need to do is ask. It's that simple. We all have a direct line. And believe it or not, all you got to do is ask. You don't have to do it all. Be willing to accept help just as much as you're willing to extend it. And funny enough, that was what I was feeling while we were doing this Kriya, is that you don't need permission, actually. You are just as worthy as receiving as you are at giving. So take that in and really breathe it in, like, I've been given all my life. I am enough, and I deserve to receive just as much as I give. And not in an arrogant way. I mean that in a true, it's one of your innate human rights to receive just as much. You don't have to prove yourself by giving. That's what many of us have been doing all of our lives. We give to receive acceptance. We give to be included. We give to be seen, to be loved. The reality is all we need to do is be. Giving is just another extension of the heart, the lungs, an expression of love. But if we are giving with the expectation to have something in return, then we've lost the whole purpose behind giving, because it's the expectation that leads to our suffering. Because when we are attached to how we feel someone should reciprocate what we've given, then we've just created the doomsday trap. Oh my gosh, if they don't give that in return, then I failed. Like it's this little magic trick that if I give this, I'm supposed to get that. If you can get out of that hamster wheel and just when you give without any strings attached. No expectations in return. No ideas in your head. Like really, truly, when you truly give from your heart, you gain joy and you feel warm and fuzzy within yourself because it's a release. There is no weight on the end of it, literally and physically. No physical weight attached to the outcome and no weight as an anticipation of something in return. This is something many of us have grown up and been conditioned to think that, well, it's known but unspoken that because I gave you something, you need to give me something in return. I know I grew up with that. And washing that slate clean and rewriting, reframing your stories is key to changing that and getting rid of the suffering. This is our other card that comes up with this. Number 16. Psst. Hey you. Hey you. Out there in the corner in the rain. Okay. No Pink Floyd on this moment. So number 16 is hey you. We'd like to interrupt this oracle deck with a very important announcement. There is nothing to fear. Every single thing that looks ominous is but an illusion. It has no power. Zip, nada, zilch. It's simply time to look your fears straight in the eye and call them out as insignificant posers they really are. There you go. The fear that you're not lovable, the fear that you have to do something to get something in return, that in itself is the illusion. Drop the story. You be you, because that's the only truth that ever existed, is you being true to yourself and doing what you feel in your heart without any type of explanation and no expectation in return. Oh, so much love to each and every one of you. Let's bring our hands to heart center for the long time sunshine. Inhale to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Pick up the phone, pick up that lifeline, dial it on in, baby. You got a request, you've got a need, you just ask, and it is given. You are worthy, you deserve it, you are loved, receive it. Allow the universe just as much. Have an amazingly blessed day. I love you all.